Serra Catholic Honors Night is normally held in order to celebrate the academic achievements of our students and induct them into their respective honor societies. Because we are unable to have our traditional ceremony, this video will allow the student officers to deliver their speeches and induct new members. To begin, the National Honor Society officers will reflect on the 4 pillars of NHS. James Premizik, President of the National Honor Society, will start by discussing the virtue of scholarship.
An honor such as this is a wonderful way for us to be recognized as individuals who display the concept of scholarship. Scholarship is the embodiment of the idea of a student, one who lives to learn and learns to live. As young scholars, we must be diligent in our studies and put effort into learning new ideas, as it is our minds that will push forward the innovations of the future. Continue to practice the idea of scholarship and continue to be outstanding individuals. Even when our formal education is ended, we must still absorb and learn new concepts, for education ends only with the end of life. I would now like to introduce Kayla Kreider, our Vice President, who will say a few words about the hallmark of character.
Character, the second of the 4 pillars of National Honor Society, refers to the qualities distinctive to an individual. It describes the strength and originality of a person's nature. NHS members stand out in this area. We are role models. Honesty, responsibility, and kindness are essential to our success, and it is our goal to exemplify integrity and honor. I encourage all members of National Honor Society to use their unique character to reflect on the wisdom instilled in us at Serra Catholic. I would like to now introduce Theodore Almeter, our secretary, who will say a few words about the hallmark of leadership.
As the newest members of the National Honor Society, leadership will be essential to mentor and educate those who wish to follow in your footsteps in becoming the next scholars ready to take on the world. As you accept more responsibility and influence, both in the classroom as well as the athletic field, just remember that a strong leader is not someone who simply yells and commands their subordinates around. In order to be an effective leader, you must find the balance between a hands-off, inattentive manager and an overbearing, dogmatic ruler. A leader must lead, but also be ready to follow. They must be aggressive, but not dominant. Calm, but not robotic. Confident, but never cocky. A leader must be brave, but not foolhardy. They must have a competitive spirit, but be a gracious loser. In short, a leader within the National Honor Society is someone who will uphold, by example, the beliefs and integrity of this organization while endowing their own experiences with others. The National Honor Society is looking for leaders to go and leave your mark on the world. Lastly, I would like to introduce Lauren Karp, our National Honor Society Treasurer, who will expand upon the hallmark of service.
The National Honor Society is built upon the value of service, just as Serra Catholic is. As members, we are expected to know the true meaning of service and be examples to both those that we serve and those that we encounter. We are sincere and genuine in our attitudes towards serving the community. Our commitment to volunteering is unmatched, as we have a willingness to benefit those in need without recognition. This state of mind allows us to look back and realize that a difference has been made. Service to others is the foundation of the NHS and is the beginning of a positive future. At this time, James will lead us in the induction ceremony.
The newest National Honor Society members have been recognized by the faculty and administration for achieving high scores in the 4 areas required by a National Honor Society student: high academic standard, leadership qualities, good character, and a generosity in service to their school and their community. I will now recite the National Honor Society pledge to induct our new members. I pledge myself to uphold the purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been elected, striving in every way by word and deed to make its ideals the ideals of my school and of my life. Congratulations, students! At this time, I would like to introduce Rebecca Sullivan, who is the president of the National Science Honor Society.
The motto inscribed in Latin on the Science National Honor Society shield translates, "Fortunate is one who understands the causes of things." It is indeed fortunate to have students like those being inducted who are willing to share their understanding of the causes of things. These students have demonstrated a clear understanding and love for the scientific world. At this time, I would like to introduce Juliana Marshall, our Vice President, who will explain the mission of the Science National Honor Society.
The goal of the Science National Honor Society shall be to encourage participation and recognition of scientific and intellectual thought and advance student knowledge of classical and modern science. We will communicate with the scientific community and aid the civic community with its comprehension of science. We will encourage students to participate in community service and, in turn, encourage a dedication to the pursuit of scientific knowledge that benefits all mankind. Now I would like to ask Lauren Karp, our treasurer, to have the members recite the pledge.
I pledge to do my best to provide understanding and leadership to the Science National Honor Society of Serra Catholic High School. I promise to do my best to represent the academic goals of the Science National Honor Society, participate in community service, and encourage the pursuit of scientific knowledge that benefits all mankind. Congratulations to all new and returning members of the Science National Honor Society. At this time, I would like to ask Isabella Husnick, who is president of the International Thespian Society, to speak on behalf of her society.
It is our pleasure to welcome you to share in the induction of 9 new members of the Serra Troop 5118 of the International Thespian Society, which was established in 1929. Theater is said to be more than 6,000 years old. The priests of Egypt created the first dramatic literature with highly emotional religious hymns. Actors now are called thespians, in honor of the first actor Thespis, who stepped out from the ancient Greek chorus and became an individual actor in the play. Performative elements are present in every society, and today we celebrate students who have dedicated numerous hours to this art form. I will now induct our new members by reciting the Thespian Pledge. I promise to uphold the aims and ideals of the International Thespian Society, to accept praise and criticism with grace, to cooperate with my fellow thespians, to work for the good of the troupe, and to share my love of the theater. Congratulations and welcome to the society. Remember our motto, which is taken from Alexander Pope's essay on man. Act well your part, therein all the honor lies. I would now like to introduce Catherine Crossan, the president of the Tri-M Music Honor Society.
The name Tri-M was derived from the original name of our honor society, Modern Music Masters. That which is new in any age is called modern. It is only in looking back that descriptions such as old, classical, or romantic are given to those art forms that had been formerly accepted as modern. Let us remember that we should study the past to effectively plan our future. I would now like to ask Lauren Karp, the Vice President of Tri-M, to say a few more words about this society.
Music is the art of sound that expresses ideas and emotions in significant forms through the elements of rhythm, melody, harmony, and color. Music was present even before there was written language, and from that time to the present, it has been a source of communication. Music is the universal language. In the art field, the custom has been to give the title of master to those who have achieved a high degree of proficiency. All students being inducted have met the criteria as a Tri-M candidate for student membership. I will now ask Logan Kearns, Secretary of Tri-M, to recite the pledge for our inductees.
We, the students of Serra Catholic, in order to foster a continued interest and a desire for excellence in music performance, accept the honor now granted to us. Congratulations. I would now like to introduce Joey Cunningham, who will begin the introduction of members to the Quill and Scroll Society for High School Journalists.
Quill and Scroll, the International Honor Society for High School Journalists, includes in its membership students who have served in the news, feature, editorial, business, photography, and layout departments in their high school publications. This year, we are receiving 7 candidates from Serra Catholic High School whose performances on newspaper and yearbook has been the highest quality and whose scholarship places them in the upper third of their class. The ability that they have displayed in their works promises much for them, whether or not they choose to enter the profession of journalism or writing. And now, as a token of loyalty to Quill and Scroll, to which I welcome you, I will recite the Society Pledge. I do pledge myself to do all in my power to work for the advancement of my community, to live up to the ideals of true journalism, and to be impartial in my interpretation of truth. It is my pleasure to welcome each of the new members to the Serra Catholic chapter of Quill and Scroll. In all of my endeavors, may you always hold high the light of truth. I would now like to introduce Julia Stein, the president of the Spanish Honor Society.
Buenas noches. Soy la presidente de la Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica. Los estudiantes que inician en la sociedad han mostrado y probado un vivo interés en la lengua hermosa de español, que nuestra vicepresidenta les explicará. Good evening. I am the president of La Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica. The students being inducted have shown and proven a deep interest in the beautiful Spanish language, which our Vice President, Catherine Crossan, will now explain.
Los estudiantes en la Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica practican la lengua de español y viven la lema de la sociedad todos a una. Por ejemplo, para reunirlos con el mundo hispano, le mandamos dinero a un niño que vive en México. Nuestra secretaria guiará a los candidatos en la promesa y nuestro tesorero concluirá nuestra parte de la ceremonia. Students in La Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica practice Spanish and live the motto all together. For example, to be a part of the Hispanic world, we send money to a boy who lives in Mexico. Our secretary, Rebecca Sullivan, will now lead the candidates in the pledge.
Yo prometo mantener las responsabilidades de la Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica con la ayuda de Dios y cada persona. Felicidades a todos los miembros nuevos. Congratulations to all of the new members. I would now like to introduce Ryan Gedman, President of the French Honor Society.
Bonjour et bienvenue tout le monde à la cérémonie de la Société honoraire de français. Notre adhésion dans la Société honoraire de français est de montrer notre engagement à l'étude du français et notre amour pour la culture française. Nous montrons le langage à la culture et notre école et notre ville et autour du monde. Hello and welcome everyone to the ceremony for the National French Honor Society. Our membership in the National French Honor Society demonstrates our commitment to academics and our dedication to learning the French language and culture. We strive to promote the study of the French language and culture in our school, in our community, and around the world. Maintenant, je vous présente notre vice-président. I'd now like to introduce our Vice President, Nina Fassinger.
Le but de la Société honoraire de français est d'augmenter notre enthousiasme pour le langage et la culture. Nous promouvons l'étude du langage et de la culture. Nous reconnaissons l'importance de l'étude d'un autre langage dans notre société globale de nos jours. Cette année, la Société honoraire de français va compléter des activités pour apprendre et pour aider les autres personnes. The purpose of the French Honor Society is to demonstrate our enthusiasm for the language and culture, as well as to show our academic excellence in language study. We promote the study of the French language and culture. We recognize the value and knowledge of a second language in today's global society. This year, the French Honor Society will complete many learning and service opportunities. Maintenant, je vous présente notre secrétaire et trésorier. I'd now like to introduce our secretary and treasurer, Eva Zarenda.
Nous disons, langue qui sait du langue et vote du, comme notre devise. The motto of the French Honor Society is, langue qui sait du langue et vote du. One who knows two languages is worth twice as much. Félicitations aux nouveaux membres de la Société honoraire des Français. Je suis ravi de commencer cette nouvelle année. Congratulations to the new members of the French Honor Society. Mrs. Cicela will now say a few words to conclude our ceremony.
For the final portion of this video, each of the student inductees will be shown along with the societies into which they are being inducted. We are so proud of our Serra students and all that they have and continue to achieve.